Hello love and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Pauline and on this channel I talk about all things locks, beauty, and wellness. Mostly locks though. In today's video, I am going to tell you 6 different reasons why your retightings might be taking a long time to get done. And this is on the view of just your hair. We'll talk about some other things on a later video. One of the reasons why your retightenings take a long time, it is based on the length of your hair. The longer your hair is, the longer your retightenings are going to take. So I know I have some clients that, when they started with me, they had about 2-4 inches of hair. And now, fast forward to 6, 7, 10 years down the line, their hair is like, mid-back or, grazing the top of their butt. And they're wondering, why is my retightening taking longer? I went from 2-hour retightening to 3-hour retightening. Well, the longer your hair is, the longer your retightening is going to be, because that's a lot of hair. Well, mainly because when you're interlocking, for palm roll, the length won't affect your hair, the retightening time at all. The length won't affect it. But if you are interlocking for maintenance, because we have to literally feed that hair through with every single rotation or loop, it is going to take longer because it requires more work to get all that hair through. So yes, so that's one of the reasons why your retightenings will take longer than usual, because your hair is longer. The second reason why your retightenings might be taking a long time is just overgrown hair or matted hair at the root. So when you, for some people, if you have a loose curl pattern, you automatically have all that loose hair at the root, right? But for some people, whether you have a loose curl pattern or a tight curl pattern, when you go too long without a retightening, the hair, the new growth wants to marry together. So because your new growth is marrying together, we have to go through and separate the hair to make sure that we are retightening only the hair that belongs in that particular lot. So matted hair at the root, where we have to go in and separate, that is going to take extra time. That is going to cause your retightening to take longer, especially since we have to go and find, if you haven't had a retightening in a while, we have to go and find your parts. Sometimes we have to recreate your parts, fix that grid, or reconstruct the grid depending on how long you've been out. But for the most part, having locks or hair that is stuck together, matted together at the root, it is going to cause to take extra time to get that tightened. The third reason why your retightenings might take a long time is because if you go longer than your normal 4 to 6 weeks or 6 to 8 weeks retightening, if you're at 12 weeks, 16 weeks, 6 months, a year, do expect for a longer retightening time. I have some clients that will come in at 4 weeks, and then if they come in 8 weeks later, they're wondering, why is it taking longer? Well, you have more new growth to work with that we're working with, so it is going to take a little bit longer because you have more new growth. So the longer you go without a retightening, the more time it will take someone to do it for you. Now, if you go a week or 2, it may not make much of a difference in the retightening time. But typically, if you're going a lot longer than your normal scheduled retightening time, it is going to take longer than the usual. So that's the third reason why your retightenings might be taking a long time. If you don't go a long time without retightening, but you're taking biotin and other vitamins to help your hair grow, if your hair is growing at the faster rate than your normal rate, that will increase your retightening time as well. I had a client who, she was taking biotin, taking all these supplements. So literally her 4 weeks was like 8 weeks. And I'm like, girl, this is a lot of new growth. And it's because she was taking all those things. And by all means, baby, take your supplements, take your vitamins. And if you want to take biotin for hair growth and all that stuff, great, awesome. Just do know that you're going to have more new growth, and it's going to add to your the length of time for your retightening. So just something to be mindful of, okay? The fourth reason why your retightenings might be taking a long time is if you have loose hair around your locks. And I'm not talking along the shaft of the lock, but I'm talking about hair that's loose at the root. You have a bunch of hair that's just out of your locks. That is going to cause your retightening to take extra time, because if your loctician is taking the time to clean it up, pull that hair in, wrap that hair around the lock, it is going to take extra time and cause your retightening time to increase. I know some people will just retighten and not pull that hair in or take the time to clean it up. But if someone does decide to do that for you, it is going to require extra time. It's going to take longer for your retightenings. So that is the fourth reason why your retightenings might take long. The fifth reason why your retightenings might take long is if you have slippage. And yes, you can have slippage when you're newly locked. You can have slippage when your locks are mature. There could be a number of reasons why you may have slippage. That's for another later video. But slippage can cause your retightenings to take longer because we have to go in and address that lock that is slipping. So some people, typically you'll see slippage around your hairline or in the back of your the bottom of your locks or the back of your head. Those areas you will typically see slippage from working out, from sweating at night, from not properly bundling your hair during the shampooing process. It could be a number of reasons why you may have slippage, but anytime we have to take the time to correct those slippage, it's going to increase your retightening time. I know some people, some locticians will make that a separate service, just focus on the retightening. And then if you want slippage work done, that's a separate service. But there are some slippage that has to be fixed with the during the retightening time, because especially around your hairline or in the back, if the entire lock came out, we have to put that lock back in. We can't just retighten the hairs that, the locks that are intact and then leave the ones around the perimeter out. So we have to fix it if it comes all the way out, or even if it slipped at the root, we have to fix that. If it slips at the end or the middle of your lock, that can be fixed at a later time. But during the retightening, if you have a lot of slippage, if you have slippage at the root, or the lock comes completely undone, that needs to be fixed during the retightening time. So that will increase your retightening time. The sixth reason and the last reason why your retightenings might take a long time is if you have fat ends or a lot of bunching with your locks, that will slow down the retightening process. Because sometimes when we're interlocking, when we go to pull that hair through, it will get stuck. And so sometimes it's like a tug of war, we're fighting with it. So sometimes we got to do different things to get that hair through, but it does slow down the retightening time, causing the hair to take a little bit longer when we have to retighten. So that's just something that you want to be mindful of when it comes to getting your locks retightened. Why is your retightenings taking a long time? What's causing it, and so forth. So those are my 6 reasons why your retightenings might be taking a long time. There might be some other lingering reasons out there, but those are the 6 main reasons why your retightenings might take a long time. So if you have any questions, please link them in the comments below. I am looking forward to joining the conversation with you. If you need additional help, if you're a loctician and need coaching, need one-on-one support, need mentorship, I'm happy to help. My information will be linked below where you can go and schedule mentorship, one-on-one coaching with me. If you are a loose natural and you need help with locking your hair, and you are a DIYer and you want to do your own locks and you need help with that, I am happy to help. If you are maintaining your own locks or looking forward to maintaining your own locks and need help with that as well, I offer in-person and virtual online classes where you go and schedule and learn how to tighten your own locks. So whatever your locks needs might be, whether you are a individual tightening your locks or wanting to do your own locks, or you're a loctician needing more support, I am happy to help. All the information will be linked below. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All that you do will help support my channel and help my channel to grow. Especially if you want to learn more, I'm happy to help. So see y'all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.